Alright, what are we reading tonight? Oh, The Midnight Library of Magic by Michael J. Sullivan. It's about a girl who finds a magical library in her new house, and each book pulls her into its own world. Hey there, welcome to my channel. Tonight's video is The Midnight Library of Magic by Michael J. Sullivan. It was published in 2014, and it's part of his Ryria Chronicles series. This is actually the first book in the series, but don't worry, you don't have to read them in order. I just finished the first two books in the series last week, and I was like, wow, they get better and better the more you read. So, if you do want to start from the beginning, it's fine. You can pick up any book in this series and enjoy it because they're all standalones. We follow 12-year-old Emma and her family who just moved into her great-grandfather's old home. It's massive, it's old, it's got turrets, and it's filled with hidden passageways and secret rooms. But Emma's favorite discovery is the library. There are thousands of books in here, and some of them date back hundreds of years. One night while reading, Emma discovers an inscription which tells her that the library is magical. At midnight, the books come alive and can take her to different worlds. She decides to test it out and opens a book called The Goblin Emperor. She gets sucked into the story and becomes a character herself. And it's not until the next day that she wakes up back in the library and realizes that she had traveled somewhere else. Now that she knows that the books are portals to other worlds, Emma finds herself drawn to a mysterious book she saw earlier called The Midnight Library. In this book, she meets a mysterious boy who helps her navigate the library, and each section represents a different genre of fantasy. Then there's another boy, a bully named Finnegan, who doesn't like sharing the magic with anyone. He wants all the power for himself, so he and his gang steal the books so Emma can't return home. Now she is forced to stay in the library, and she has to team up with the mysterious boy whose name she learns is Ryan to find a way out. But the lines have to be careful because the books are alive and sentient, and they don't like it when someone lingers too long among their pages. So yeah, the plot is very straightforward. It's fast-paced. It's targeted towards middle-grade readers, so it's not super complicated. And honestly, I enjoyed it because I felt like a kid again. The characters are pretty good. Emma is brave and determined. She's not your typical helpless damsel in distress. She takes charge and she fights back against those who try to hurt her. She makes some good friends along the way, like Ryan, who's been living in the library for over a year after he found the book. He teaches her how to use its powers and survive in the different worlds. He's kind of lonely, and he's eager to have someone to share the magic with. There's also a talking cat named Spectre who lives in the library. He's sarcastic, and he gives Emma some helpful tips. And then there's Royce, who's Emma's little brother. He's a bit of a scaredy cat, but he does help out when it counts. Then on the other side, there's Finnegan, the bully. He thinks he's hot stuff because he found the book first. He thinks he's so smart and clever, but really he's not. He's just annoying. Like, you know, he's the kind of bully who likes to torture his victims before killing them. So not very imaginative. I did like how Emma eventually outsmarted him. She turned his own tricks against him, and it was pretty satisfying. As for the world building, it's creative but not super detailed. Remember, this is a middle-grade novel, so don't expect epic world building like you would find in something written for adults. Each world has its own unique magic system and creatures, but the focus is really on the characters and their relationships. For example, in one world, Emma and her friends turn into animals to escape danger. In another world, there's a war between humans and goblins. In another world, they have to solve riddles to find treasure. And in another world, well, let's just say things get really romantic. The pacing is good. The story moves quickly from one adventure to the next. It feels like a fun ride, so if you want something light and easy to read, this is a good choice. I also thought the writing was good. Sullivan uses descriptive language to bring the different worlds to life. He creates a sense of wonder and excitement that makes you feel like a kid again. Plus, he writes in a way that's easy to understand. This is a good option if you're looking for something to read with your kids or grandkids. Overall, The Midnight Library of Magic is a fun and exciting read. If you like stories about magic and adventure, this is a good choice for you. I think young readers will especially enjoy it. It has a nice change of pace from adult fiction, and it reminds us of the joy of reading. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I post new videos every Friday. Until then, I wish you happy reading and a peaceful night. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.